Sabaidi, Sawadi, how Oladi, how Managas. That's right. I didn't say the racist term. Nagas. That's what these things are called. How many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, I got it wrong. I said 6 yesterday. It's 7. Of course, it's going to be 7, isn't it? Because it'd be symmetrical. It'd be 3 on one side, 3 on the other, and the 7th one in the middle. Should have known that. I think I did mention that though. Anyway, we were at a beautiful old fat lang, I think is how it's pronounced. I think that's some fundraising stuff there. But look, it's over 500 years old. I don't reckon for 1 second that that paintwork is 500 years old. But it's the 1500s, apparently. I heard a gong, I heard a gong. I'm not sure of that part. I don't think that's the 1500s part. It's the stupa inside, and that's behind. You can see it poking up at the top there. Anyway, how are we all? We all good? Have to forgive the helmet here. I've left Savannakhet. This temple is still Savannakhet. I'm pretty sure of that. I'm pretty sure it's going to be classed as Savannakhet still, province. I haven't travelled more than literally 15-20 minutes. So this is 15-20 minutes leaving the Savannakhet going towards Tikket. I was reading online. I mean, it's very unusual actually, because obviously I look on Google Maps to find out where certain places are, and most cases it's very sparse on the information. Doesn't, you know, they don't generally even say, they just normally just say Buddhist temple and that's it. Done and dusted. Oh, chunks. Oh, I'm so happy. But this is the 15-year-old 1950s, get it right, 1500s. So 1500s is what, 500-600 years old? I don't think these were ever painted, or maybe they were, but obviously they've the Malayans obviously didn't make it into Laos, because this sort of structure, this sort of age in Thailand generally is, people have had a hack at it, you know. We'll see, everyone's going on at the moment about all this troubles between Cambodia and Thailand. Sorry about it. I mean, it's a very grey day. The colour and saturation is going to be shocking. I'm sorry, folks. Can you do much about that, though? Can I? Yeah, people are obviously, it's all in the news right now, isn't it? About Thailand and Cambodia. Women aren't allowed in, apparently. In this, gentlemen and please take off hats and shoes before entering. Ladies are not permitted to pass the gate. Thank you. Aww, you can't go in, love. Never mind. I don't know. I don't see any men here. Obviously, well, obviously the monks, the 2 monks over yonder. Well, let's get some info for you all. Obviously you can pause the screen, as you know, and zoom in. It's very decorative, isn't it? Very decorative indeed. And I got some gongs, so should be giving those a go any second. I'm not going to get carried away with the gongs, because this is such a unusual sight, I suppose. Not unusual, but it's old and intact, so it's a rarity. There we go. Not unusual, it's just rare. I don't know if they're little mirrored bits of coins or metal, and just shiny, some shiny bits on. Oh, it might be glass, I suppose. Are we all enjoying that? I hope so. because I don't suppose many of you are going to come to Laos. Most people, unfortunately, stick with the same old, which is Thailand and Vietnam and Philippines when they come to Southeast Asia. A lot of people just pass through Laos, which is a real shame. Forget all the colonisation and that's history, because the Laotians, I'm pretty damn sure, don't want to be reminded. It's part of their history. They'd rather not be. That's why you see a lot of these French colonial buildings. Not all of it, obviously. Some people are making efforts nowadays to restore old buildings, but when you go around places like Si-Keo, I didn't notice it so much in Vietnam, but I'm sure that's just not me being observant enough. See these old French colonial buildings, and nobody gives a toss about them. The French left in 1956, I think it was. And basically, since then, I don't think, they were probably looted at the time, but after that, they were left to just basically decay. A lot of places around the world, England included, kids will go in there and people will go in there to try and salvage whatever they could, be it wood, metal, whatever. But here in Laos, nah. People leave these old French buildings well and truly alone. No one gives a monkey's about them. It's a shame, really, because the French government should get involved and restore some of them, and then that would boost the Laotian economy massively. But I'm not French, so there's not really a great deal I can do. I'm suggesting that this bit in here is really old. It's like figurines of people's faces, but I don't know, they don't look like Buddha faces, so I'm a bit confused about. They just might be just like village people or something, I don't really know. I've not seen anything like that before. That's, again, unusual. It's a shame there's no plaque. Obviously, it must be very, very important, because they've obviously built this little house over the top of it, and this structure over the top of it looks pretty damn old too, so. We'll have a walk around the outside. It's a shame it's not a clear blue sky today, but at least it's not raining. That's why I'm able to use this gimbal today, because it's got electronics inside it. And they advise not to use it in the rain. Wow, look at that old door. Amount of detail gone into that. See that a lot. I don't think I've ever seen that sort of depiction before. Again, there's differences. But one thing that isn't different, and that's the chong. I don't know if they call it chong here in Laos as well. Obviously the English is gong, Thai is chong. I think the Laotian's the same. Anyway, let me pop you on pause and get my camera set up. It's on this electronic gimbal. I don't want you to watch me flapping about getting it all right. The only other trouble with this particular gimbal is the tripody legs part of it don't stick out very high, so might be a view looking up. Anyway, hold you on pause. We're back. I'll have to do for you folks. I'm going to really, really enjoy this, because it's outside and these things are meant to be played. As most people just bosh. be a slight crack somewhere. I think in one of these, one of these decorative bits is a loose weld, which is making it zzz. Oh, shall I go on the big one? Give the big one a go. Yeah, man. I've got to give it a go. Oh, this one's got writing on the side. Oi! Lumak. Right. This one's writing on the side. Some of them do, and to be honest with you, that looks very fresh. I think they've maybe, well, not recently, just going by the amount of antage stuff inside. Always check the back of these damn things, because if any of my long-time subscribers will tell you, I got stung by a hornet's nest about 6-7 times, and oh boy did that hurt. So yeah, check the back of these. I would always strongly advise. Anyway, I'm going to give this one a go. I don't think there's anything up against it. Sabadi. Chop mac mac. Yeah. There we go. Oh, sorry folks. There we go. That'll do you. Enjoy. By the ladies. Chop mac mac. Oh, I really do enjoy the old gongs. Yeah, the ladies were giving me some pointers there as to go underneath, not the top of it. Most people, I think, especially obviously Buddhists, kneel down. Anyway, let's go and have a look at home. Yeah, it's really beautiful. Just chilling, relaxing. I'm sure there's another one, because when I was looking online, people obviously do reviews. Not every temple, but a lot of temples do. And this one had a picture of a little girl stood next to one, and I don't think it was either one of those two that just played. So must be somewhere else. Maybe around the corner. Some more old relics here. Again, there's no. You quite often see this in Thailand, so it's obviously it's just a fundraising thing. They'll have a charity box, donation box, whatever you want to call it, next to certain structures, certain objects, this, that and the other. And obviously people gift, they make merit. Oh, there is, do not touch. Okay, maybe I might give them some history about this. That's cool. That is well cool. I can understand why they say do not touch, because it's one of those things that you want to touch. because it's, you know, the shape of it. It looks like it wants to be, you know, touched, and it probably was many years ago. That obviously this, you know, it's a relic now. But I'm sure when it was fresh back in the day, it probably was an object that people, unless it was obviously high up and it was. I'm saying that because it's, you know, it's just so smooth. But obviously the weathering over years and years and years and years, you know, 500 years of rain on it would smooth it out. Obviously, even without people touching it. But I'm suggesting back in the day you probably were allowed to touch it. That's just heritage people stepping in nowadays. To say you know, we keep touching it, it's going to wither away to nothing, kind of thing. So let's stop touching it, and it'll be here for longer, kind of thing. I'm used to seeing lots and lots and lots of images of Buddha. Didn't know you could do what I see here, one facing away from, and obviously this isn't like pavilion or whatever you want to call it, you know, it's got a roof on it. I've never seen one. They've always been in alignment, or, you know, at least facing the, you know, the same sort of direction. Don't think I've ever seen like a back to back. Oh, it's neither here or there, is it? These, I'm assuming, used to be on an old structure at some point, because I think they're similar to what you see up there on the gable ends of that building there. So I'm assuming that's where these have come from, because they're obviously not from off here, because this is all wood, isn't it? They're already still there. So. This looks like a village chill out area. There's quite a few motorbikes. That's probably within the temple grounds, but I don't think it's anything religious. I think it's just like a village pavilion. That's what the word I was looking for. Pavilion. So let's walk you around and show you these beautiful images of Buddha. They're probably, I'm guessing, I don't want to go around tippy-tapping each and every one of them. I think that one might be metal. I'm suggesting that one's probably concrete. Doesn't really take anything away from them. They're concrete, unless obviously they're just popped out of a mold, and that's like just mass production, isn't it? So, well, they've got. Sorry, folks, I didn't even notice they've got plinths. That one's missing the plinth. There we go. Look, give you the plinth, and then I'll give you the. You got a little chip in your face, my love. You need a bit of makeup, my love. That one's quite old, but I think it's had a recent makeup job. What do you all reckon? Do you see that? Patina, as they say in the antiques trade, on the body, and then you get to the face, and you've got your foundation put on. Yeah, some of these have got names. Probably, I'm assuming the people that donated them. I don't know. Yeah, well, Switzerland. See that? So a Swiss person, I'm assuming, donated that one. Again, this one hasn't got a plinth with it, and obviously, clearly, this one is 100% concrete, because you can see it. What's hanging off your ear there, my love? My dear Buddha. What's that? Is that your ear falling off? Yeah, I think it is. Oh, your ear's hanging off, my love. And to all my black followers, look at these beautiful Nagas. See, I can say the word because I know there's other words that have the same sound but mean different things. So screw you and your bloody racist bollocks owning a bloody word. You don't own a word. I can say Naga as much as I want. There's a pair. Probably have the date on them as well. I don't think these ones got plaques. Oh, they have. Some of them have. Need some more people to do some donating. You've got a bit of a space, or a couple of spaces. Or maybe if you just got the ruler out and worked out how many you got and just you space them out a bit more evenly. Well, you can't really read that one, can you? There you go, all the way around. You obviously these kind of carbon copies of each other. They're obviously just out of a mould. So that's why it's, for me at least, nice to see the old ones. Because I'm sure they've been able to reproduce and replicate using moulds for hundreds of years. But in my head, when I see, the concrete, and the same with the metal ones, like iron ones, and the same other. When you see them, and like I say, the patina, the aging of them, it's a bit more special than when you see. I mean, these arrangements are nice. Don't get me wrong, These rows and rows of Buddhas. I mean, you see them in every temple. Some have a lot, and others don't have many. You're the odd one out. That's not out of the same mould. Different nose, you see. Similar, but not the same. Anyway, I've pretty much walked around enough for all of it now. I was tempted to have another go on the Chong. There's no rules to say you can't have more than one go. Anyway, I'll walk around to the entrance. I don't think there's any more gongs in here, but there's more of this, actual temple grounds to see. I haven't seen that in there yet. And I'm really regretting wearing this jacket. Should have took it off when I parked the bike because I am rusty. But it does look like it's going to rain at some point today. Yeah, these are all the same. Oh, it's just an archway, I think. Yeah. That's a fancy roof for an archway. Yeah. It's the same as this one here. No point in walking all the way around there. Although there's these screened off doors, so I don't know there must be. Well, maybe let's just go have a look because there weren't no screened off doors on any of the rest of it. So I'm assuming that must be added protection for something. So there must be. I'm assuming. I'm not going to say for a second there's a shop behind there because that wouldn't be allowed. Shops, sellers, vendors, whatever you want to call them, have to be on the outside of temples. And they're not allowed on the inside. unless it's in Bangkok and it's the busiest temple in the whole planet, then I think they have, because they have a bank and massage. Although, by large, I think a lot of massage training is actually done in temples. I think it's actually, because obviously it's a medical thing. And back in the day, temples used to be hospitals as well. You know, before modern society and police and hospitals and shrinks, and all that kind of stuff. Temple used to, and it still does it a lot of the time. What's going on here? There's more bars behind bars, and there's a cabinet. So there must be something really. Oh, it's empty though. It is. The cabinet's empty. That's pretty. Is it a shop? Because they look like. Yeah. Look. The way it's designed. No, it can't be. It's just. Yeah, it's just, I think, display cabinet. So there's obviously has been at some point, some display of, I mean, the signs probably tell you there, because they can guarantee they haven't taken down the signs. If you walk and, let me zoom in to maybe help you all. But, yeah, what used to be inside there. I mean, probably artifacts would be the obvious thing to say, wouldn't it? Artifacts, because we're inside a temple. It's really, really old. Plus, I've seen it in other places as well. Oh, they have an in-house photographer. Oh, see, this is unusual. You don't normally have shops inside them. You sure? Have a look. Sabaydi.
วันเด้อขนาด
สวยมาก
ของคุณวัตถุมงคลเป็นเหรียญของประธานจับเบิ่งแล้วได้
I'll have to go back to my bike and get my eyeglass. Have a look at them properly. Yeah, you need to really have an eyeglass to see properly.
เป็นเหรียญพระอาจารย์สาคับแดงสมเด็จรุ่น
For here.
อันนี้เหรียญพระธาตุยิงหั่งเฮารุ่นเก่าๆเหรียญพระธาตุ
Okay. That might be a nice one to have. I think that's
ร้านนี้เป็นพระเจ้าองค์ตื้ออยู่พุ่นหลังสูงร้านนึงเป็นพระธาตุยิงหั่งเพิ่นสร้าง2014ถึงอันนี้แหละเพิ่นสร้างกันปี2568
ไทยก็เล่าใจดีแล้ว
พวกภาษาไทยภาษาลาว same
ภาษาไทยภาษาลาวเป็นเบิดเพิ่นเคยมา
เคยอยู่เมืองหลวงเหมือนกันที่บอกมันมาแล้วตีบูนนั่งมันก็บอกเล่า
เป็นอันธาตุยังอันน่ะนักคอ
Say hello. Say hello, YouTube. I make video for YouTube. Clay. Yeah, I don't think I've got my eyepiece with me in my bag. No. I don't think so. Let me check. What's that bracelet or catapult? I'm not sure. Anyway, I'm going to have a look at these and put you on pause, folks. Back again, folks. Sabaydi. So what day? How old is it? Right. And dragonflies. Maybe hundreds of them. Dragonflies? I don't know. It's a bit small for dragonfly. Oh, but the bird is enjoying it, going out there and having a snack on them all. Yeah. this rainy season, folks. The humidity. I'm gonna have to go back to my motorbike and just take the jacket off because I'm roasting. Absolutely roasting, I am. But yeah, if you're ever in Savannah, I've been to Savannah many times and never really much left the city limits kind of thing. Only mainly because I had a motorbike accident on day 2 of being in Savannah, so I didn't really want to be doing much of anything. Right, let's go get my eyeglass because I am interested in buying an amulet, especially if it's got a depiction of obviously the stupa that I've just shown you around and all the temple itself. Now the window's open. Is that a frame for a chong I see? I bloody well think that is, you know. Right, folks. You've seen me rubbing one off in Thailand. I've rubbed so many off in Thailand. I'm enjoying rubbing them off in Laos just as much, if not more. And one another thing, there seems to be quite a bit more life and activity around this. I know I can't base that on much because I haven't been to that many yet. I've also been out to a hell of a lot of Thai temples. Anyway, you want to see me, you want to see this beautiful structure. And the door's open. Oh, getting away. Sabaidi! I wonder how old that wooden structure is here. Hello! Sabaidi mai! Let's go up and see this beautiful Buddha being housed. I don't think this part's 500 years old, folks. Tiles on the floor, 100% in 500 years old. Yes, it was a chong that I saw.